Hello, I'm Jair Kadar, and this is my partner Julian Magana, and this is Bar Street News. Our top story today is the Trigana Air Service plane crash in Arcata, Indonesia. A passenger plane that crashed with 54 people on board in Indonesia's Papua province was carrying cash around $470,000 for remote villages, a post office spokesman said Monday. Rescue teams were heading to the mountainous site where the Trigana Air Service ATR 42-300 plane is believed to have crashed Sunday in the latest string of aviation disasters in the sprawling Southeast Asian archipelago. Our thoughts and prayers with these individuals' families. In other news, GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump told reporters on Saturday that he would be willing to spend $1 billion to win his presidential campaign if necessary. The businessman spoke with reporters while campaigning in Iowa and did not mince words about the vexing nature of money in politics. Trump specifically attacked his fellow GOP presidential contender Jeb Bush, calling the former Florida governor a puppet to his donors. He elaborated by saying that, also referring to Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton, "I know how the system works better than anybody. Many of the people who gave to Jeb and to Hillary and to anybody else, they are friends of mine or enemies of mine, but they are people I know." Trump is the current frontrunner for the Republican Party. And now for a story closer to home. Anthus Career Center begins a new era for the upcoming school year, now being named the Career Academy at Anthus. We have reporter Matthew Klingenberger on site asking students about how this year is starting for them. Matt?
Thanks, guys. School bells ringing, buses out, senioritis kicking in. That means none other than school has officially started. So why not ring in the new year by going around the hallways of Anthus and asking Career Academy students what they're looking forward to most about this school year? So you chose to come to Career Academy this year. So why exactly did you choose to do that over your homeschool?
Because I wanted something different and try and learn new traits about new things.
I think I might learn how to edit with things like Premiere Pro and After Effects.
Basically using Adobe programs to edit videos and stuff. I'd used completely different programs before, so it'd be cool learning something new.
Well, each of them are different, so they have different personalities that I don't necessarily get to see at my home school. So they're just, different from all the stuff that I'm used to.
I'm looking forward to taking graphic design this year, but I also really like the fact that I've been in rotation in other classes. It's good to see the team production still doing team production because I saw you guys again, and I was an IMD student. Yeah. So it's really nice seeing you guys. And since we're going in graphic design, I'm gonna miss that loudness. Second year, they'll still be using the same skills, but apparently I'm gonna be doing more advanced drawing and working with clients and doing business stuff with them. So that's fun.
Just learning new things and meeting new people.
All right, cool.
Well, I have less homework and I can go do something I'm actually interested in.
That is always nice. Plus, did it have anything to do with only having 3 classes at your homeschool?
And had anything to do with that? No.
Here.
I've heard a lot of great things about Career Academy. My cousin was here last year. He said that it was very fun. I've heard other people say that it was a very fun program to get into, so it really got me hooked onto the program. So I was very excited, and I wanted to start as soon as possible.
Here.
I really want to get a really good education, and I figured that with this class I could, get a head start on what I want to do.
I'd rate it 10 or 9.
All right.
8.5.
Yeah, 9 because it's still in the morning. So.
Yeah, it's still in the morning.
So as you've seen, there are many different things that Career Academy students are looking forward to in the new year. Learning new skills, meeting new people, and getting away from their home school is also another positive. So thank you for joining us through the hallways of the Career Academy. Guys, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. And also in the news, at the Career Academy, the lunch bar is now open as of August 18th and will be serving breakfast and lunches. And now we go to Julian with sports. Julian?
Thanks, Jeru. Recently, the Indianapolis Colts signed wide receiver T.Y. Hilton to a 5-year, $65 million contract with over $39 million guaranteed. This move is a great move for the organization. However, Andrew Luck and Colby Freener and several others are in the final year of their contract. Also in NFL news, Jets quarterback Geno Smith has a broken jaw, and over the past couple days, doctors have not been optimistic. Some people are wondering who he can play this season. Regardless of the fact, Ryan Fitzpatrick must now step up in Geno's absence. And finally, Boston Red Sox manager discovered an absolutely stunning and horrifying revelation. Lymphoma stage 1 chemotherapy. A leave of absence to begin fighting like any battle he has ever faced. Farrell is taking things one step at a time. Fellow players and organizations have wished the absolute best for Farrell, and now we hope for a speedy recovery for him. J-Roo?
Thanks, Julian. And thank you all for watching Bar Street News, and we will now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Hi, we're here at the Jason Baker football camp, and I am with Jason Baker himself. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate your help, man. It's been great.
And we'll start with a couple questions.
Sure.
First off, why did you create the foundation to jumpstart and kickstart your own camp?
Well, there was we just kind of felt like there was a gap maybe in some of the education, some of the opportunity maybe that wasn't being taken advantage of with the youth in our community. There was some things we just kind of wanted to focus on, and there was a group of people around me that were interested in participating in it, and so we decided maybe there would be a way that we could influence the impact that we have on these kids that are choosing to play this game to improve their life skills that they're going to use after they were done playing. And so we got a group of coaches together and kind of talked through what some of those issues are and how we can best address them. And so we came to the conclusion that having a coaches clinic to serve the coaches that work with these kids all year on Friday night was a good way to do it. And then doing a servant leadership project on Saturday morning where our kids come in and get immersed in servant leadership examples in our community, make it free to everybody, but ask them to do this as their tuition for camp. And then lead them into a on-the-field skills camp for the rest of the weekend. And we've done it in that template for a few years, and it's worked out pretty well. Every year we take another look at it and tweak it, to whatever issues are out there. If we need to go in a little different direction, then we just kind of change the scope or change the direction. And then ultimately every year we start with a blank sheet of paper, and we say what are the things we want to deal with and address this year, and we build it around that idea every year. So.
Personally, what were your thoughts on the keynote speech last night?
Well, Tony Porter was a guy that came highly recommended, and we were very excited when he was able to fit us into his travel schedule. He has a pretty crazy travel schedule, so he's kind of the right guy for the right time. He has a very strong message about healthy manhood and how we should not only treat each other, but how we should relate and treat women, and obviously that's a big thing in the news now. So, and then he had a focus as well on how our sports culture kind of warps our identity or our identification with what manhood is. And I think he challenged a lot of coaches really to kind of review how the message that they're sending to their players about that. So definitely mission accomplished on that. I enjoyed him quite a bit, and I think he delivered exactly the message that we expected him to.
To keep it short, in the simplest way for people who don't know what your camp is about, short and sweet, what is the Jason Baker football camp?
Changing the lives of the young men, and there are some girls, but changing the lives of the young men who choose to participate in the game of football and using their experience on the field as a catalyst to change their real life, their character development, their life skills, things that are actually going to matter in their life, and just taking advantage of that through serving the coaches and then working with those kids as well. So just the impact and what's a good way to put it, just to be a catalyst for a change in culture, really. I think health and fitness is, it's something we promote here. We bring people in every year to talk about health and fitness and safety and the value of it, especially as it relates to young kids, but not only that, as adults. So